Hello again, this is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener, and it's time for a landscape makeover. I call this one Modern Magic because that's what the client wanted. But this is what the client had. It was just a really nasty backyard, nasty brick and concrete in a bunch of different levels. It kind of had all kinds of tripping hazards because of the sloping nature of this backyard. It also had flood issues as the water came down the hill toward the house. So they wanted something that was modern but big, for a big entertaining area for future kids to play, and something that was all one level, so it wasn't that tripping level. So that's what we did with Here's the Design, and now it's time to get going. So first, obviously, we got to rip out all the old stuff, level it, start building a retaining wall to kind of give a nice big flat area for this grand patio that's going to contain 4 distinct rooms in it. Once we did that, we outlined everything. This is the forms for the concrete patio. It is a big patio, and here it is. It's pumping day. We're pumping the concrete. The guys are working hard in the hot sun to get this nice flat concrete. And the important thing is, because there were flood issues, the man had to make sure all the concrete sloped towards the drains. They didn't want any of this water sloping toward the house. So their boss there is checking all the levels, making sure everything goes towards the drains and really drains away, ultimately away from the house. Down the side. So here is the big concrete patio, about 1,500 square feet for all the different little areas that was needed for this. All right, the concrete's drying out. Now it's time to bring in the first of the big 4 elements, the jacuzzi. Yeah, they wanted a nice hot tub to really enjoy this big outdoor room. So we had to bring this in first because the other elements were the barbecue and the shade structure and things that really would kind of get in the way. So first up, had to bring the jacuzzi in. So here we're bringing in this beautiful 6-person spa from Cal Spas. And as you saw in the previous video how it was installed, but basically it's a pretty simple process once you plan out and put all the utilities where you want them. Again, they kind of tweak the exact location based on the design and based on the client preferences. So here is the jacuzzi. It's in. It was kind of nice because the jacuzzi was in halfway through construction, so the client could immediately start using it in the summer months when this was being installed. So jacuzzi's in. It's gorgeous. The electrician came the next day and wired it all up, and then we put a lid on it to keep it from getting clogged up with all the dirt. All right, now once that's in, then a couple of different things are happening simultaneously. We have some guys starting to work on the plants. You see they have jute netting on the slope because there's a big slope now with the retaining wall, and so we want to make sure to keep any erosion issues from coming down onto the new patio. We also, you saw when they were doing the concrete, you might not have noticed in that shot, but you can definitely see it in this shot, is we've done a concrete mow strip to outline the new lawn area. All right, next week came back, and now we're starting to build the shade structures. Now this client really wanted a nice modern look with everything, modern and monochromatic. And by the way, there you see they're starting to install that big sod lawn for the future kids. This is a newlywed couple, so they didn't have kids yet, but they knew they were going to have them down the road, and so we wanted to incorporate that into the design. But back to the shade structure. So this was a modern style shade structure. It's actually a kit. It's called Tojagrid, and it's a really wonderful shade structure for creating a nice, clean, modern look. There's no overhangs because everything joins together with these Tojagrid unit pieces, and it was a really neat thing. The client actually discovered this, and I've since put a link on how you can order Tojagrid, and there's a link in the video description on how to order that one. All right, so back we are. Now you see that the first structure is up, the second one is halfway built, and now it's time to start installing the barbecue. They're gonna have this beautiful outdoor kitchen. There's a couple of different ways to build an outdoor kitchen. You can use CMA block, or you can use these little concrete modules as well to give you a little bit more flexibility as far as shapes and appliances and things you can build into it. All right, well, we have one guy working on the barbecue. There's also time to start connecting all the pathways. So in the areas that aren't solid concrete, we did the stepping stones pads all the way around from gate to gate, up and down and areas, and it's a lot less expensive than just doing concrete. So these are 24-inch concrete precast stepping stones, and in the areas that have a little bit more use, we're going to do, as you see in this video, we did a decomposed granite base that can be compacted and made to be really nice and stable. In the other areas where it can just get set in the mulch, we put a little DG under that. And then we come back and added some crushed granite. Now, again, monochromatic was what the color scheme we're looking for in this. So this is La Paz crushed decomposed granite, and then this is just simple mulch. So you can see we now have planted the plants and added the mulch, and we did the stepping stones to get from the patio around to the different areas surrounding the patio. All right, so back we are in the next week. They are almost done with the shade structures. The shade structures took a lot of time because of the shortage of redwood. Redwood was kind of scarce when we were building this, so it took a lot of time to wait for the really good pieces, and it was worth it, but it was definitely one of these time-consuming process. And you can see the lawn that they laid last month is now settling in really nicely. We had a little hot spell when it first came in, and it kind of stressed out the grass, but it came along nicely. All right, back to the barbecue. So now you can see we've added the black granite top. Looks just phenomenal. And then after that was done, they did the nice stucco finish on the sides. This is a Santa Barbara smooth stucco finish. We've added the appliances. Really clean, modern look. Again, monochromatic is what we're looking for. And then the last little part, we added some cafe lights, tied those into the shade structures, as we installed some posts up at the top of the hill to rig them. Let's look at the before again. So here again, just to remind you what it looked like before, and here's the after. Now we have these 4 distinct rooms, and again, it's a great room, a huge room, great for entertaining. You could easily entertain 20-30 people in this backyard. But there are 4 distinct areas on the concrete patio. You have the outdoor kitchen area, you have the dining room that's right in the middle, you have the jacuzzi, which is great for hot tub entertaining, and then finally, and you'll see in just a second, you have the living room under the other shade structure. And again, before, nasty concrete, multiple levels, and after, really nice. Here's that big lawn for the future kids to run around and play in. At the far end of the lawn, we planted a Chinese elm tree. The idea is that that big tree is going to be a fabulous treehouse tree down the road. In 5 to 10 years, it'll be big enough that the owners can build a treehouse for their kids in. But we had to plant that now to kind of plan ahead for the future. Here's that living room again, monochromatic, modern, magical, really great for entertaining. They're under the shade structure, so in the middle of the day, this is all in the shade. Really, really beautiful. And again, that's that Tojagrid shade structure, really, really nice. The owner himself actually did most of the carpentry work on this, and he did a beautiful job. And there is, of course, the wonderful jacuzzi that is really, really a wonderful focal point for that entire area. So again, if you're looking for some kind of outdoor entertaining ideas, this kind of covers all the bases. The kitchen, the jacuzzi, the living room, and the seating area. There's that Tojagrid shade structure again, really beautiful, made from nice redwood. The big lawn with the elm tree at the end for the playhouse, and then the stepping stones that kind of get up and down the hill. Well, that's about all the time we have for. I want to give a big shout out to Joel Nealon of Nealon Landscape for getting this all built. It took quite a long time because of all the material inconveniences, but he did a great job. And again, I want to say thanks for watching. This is Doug, the 2-Minute Gardener. Hey, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get more of my garden videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.